Hello everyone, I am Agishama Devara. So in this video, I want to walk you through a real estate life cycle automation that I built. So in this automation, I used Tapeform, Mailchimp, Google Sheet, HubSpot, and the Gmail to build it. So let me explain it one after another. First, when a customer fills a form, so this step form represents a form that you might add in your website. So whenever a customer fills it, instead of you adding the customer manually into your Mailchimp, that is email marketing tool, it will be automatically added there with this automation. Then you will then create the customer information, that's add the customer as a contact in HubSpot. Then one thing that makes me so very happy with this automation, I've been building this type of automation, but one special thing about it is what just happened in these 4 steps. So this first step is what I use to create, that's to assign the lead to agents. So in a company you can have more than one agent those agents will be added in HubSpot account. So for me to be able to assign leads to every agent, instead of assigning the leads to only particular one agent, I then created a round robin assignment so that the agent will be assigned in a round robin way, not giving the entire lead to only one person. So how did I achieve that? First of all, I created a Google Sheet. In this Google Sheet, this is the Google Sheet, I added all the agents that we have in the HubSpot account. I added their detail, the name and their email. Then after that, I then added this setting sheet. In this worksheet, in this Google Sheet, I have 2 sheets. So this one is the agent, where I added the agent's name, and this one is the setting, that is what I will use to set how the round robin will be done. So then in this automation now, I come and look up for the Google Sheet rule. I look up for the Google Sheet rule in this setting. I look up for this particular rule. So what did I do here? So I look up for this rule. Then let me explain what this setting means, because this setting is what will help the code by Zapier, because the code by Zapier is what I use to calculate to know who will be the next agent. So here I wrote a code, JavaScript code, which will be used by the code by Zapier, so that it will now come here and calculate to know who is the last agent that has been assigned to. That's the last agent that a lead has been assigned to. So when it look up for it, which is this lookup, so this code by Zapier, that's when I have look up for it, then this code by Zapier we then get who will be the next lead. Then it will then calculate using that setting. It will then calculate and get who will be the next lead. If you then get it, I'll come back here and look up for that next lead it has gotten. Then in HubSpot, you can only in this while creating a contact in HubSpot, when you want to assign a sales agent to the contact, you have to use the agent ID. So I then come here, since I've looked up for that particular agent, I then come back here and get the email. So when I get the agent email, I then know the agent ID using HubSpot get owner by email. So when I get the agent email, I then come back, because when it gives me the email, it will bring out the ID of the agent. I then come back here and then create the contact and assign the generated agent to it. So since this thing is dynamic, it's not only going to be assigning this particular agent that is here, it will then be assigning any agent that has been generated here, which is something makes it that will be dynamic. Then later on, this is what I did. I then come back and update this rule so that it will know that I've used this person, so that it will go. And then I will then, if that's to update this rule to tell it that I've already used the person that is here, and then I will then add that person that I've used, that's the last agent that I assigned the lead to. I'll then add it here. That is updating the Google Sheet rule. Then when I add it, that's when I update it by adding it. It will then know who will be the next agent. I then added another step, a Google Sheet step, to create a spreadsheet rule. That spreadsheet rule is what we use to track the lead. That is, add all the information of that particular lead that you have already created in this HubSpot. That is what I did here. It will add the time that the person filled the form, the number, the lead ID, the name, email, source, budget, like everything that has been filled in that form. That is what is added here for the lead tracking. Then I then sent email to the agent, the lead was assigned to. For you to understand what I mean, let's just look at what is here. Who is the last contact here? Let's look at the person, the last contact, then the last updated agent ID, the last lead tracking, and also the last contact that has been added to this HubSpot. So see the contacts that are in this HubSpot. So why do I want to look into this thing? So that you see the contacts here. I want to fill this step form. I want to fill the form again, that you will see the automation that we built, so that you will see how the new contact it will be added there and everything, how it will synchronize, how the automation will just build it up. So hello, so I have filled the form and all the information was automatically added, but I noticed one simple mistake that caught all this up, and I trace it to know where the problem is coming from. So what is that? I just added a fake email like that just for the testing, and it caught this. You just pick up some of the zap, that's some of the automation, mainly the HubSpot side, and fill it up. So let me show you what I mean. So it came here and added one. Added one. Why did it add one? Before it was 4 here, which is we have only 4 agents here, and the last assigned agent before is the 4th person. So when I fill the other form, it then updated to 1, showing that this person is now the last assigned agent. Let me go to my HubSpot and show you what I mean. So this is it here. So this is that fake one. See what I'm talking about? I just added name at example.com. So, and HubSpot just fill it, that just created the contacts without even knowing whether it's true or false. So see the first person here, as you can see, was assigned round robin, and I then find out that this Mailship is not going, so you can't confuse, and I trace it. That is what we call troubleshooting in HubSpot. So I troubleshoot to know what is the problem, and it's because of that name at example.com. I then fill another email. I then fill the form again using a correct email, and everything now synchronized. So I'm very, very happy. As you can see, this is the person that I just filled now, Mary Zion. Then it just created the person in the Mailship. Then it's down, come up, and they update this. It just calculates and updates this thing, and know that now this person was the last assigned person, and then it pick up this person, it pick it up, and then update this place to tell you that this person is now the last assigned person, and then it create the contact. As you can see now, it create the contact. This is the agent it picks up, and then create the contact. Then what's the last thing? And then sent an email to me. Let me refresh this so that you see the email, because I got it on my phone. So as you can see, so I'm very happy, and thank you so much for taking out time to watch this video up to this moment. I'm very happy for that. So if you need a Zapier automation expert, a Zapier automation specialist who can help you to build an automation to help save your time, because by the time you'll be adding all the customers one after another, just check it now, time is money. So to help save your time and also correct some certain error, because you might have some mistake while trying to fill up the customer's information, but with the automation to just pick up what it saw there, so to just save your time, save error, and also make things to be fast and easier. So thank you for your time, thank you for taking out time to watch this video. I'm so excited. See you in my next video. Bye.